Hi, folks. You're tuned into Business Today. I'm Sakshi Batra, and on this edition, we discuss everything about the stock markets, the way the trading action has closed, as well as where the gains and losses been seen. So let's start off first up with the stock market updates. The benchmark, Sensex, and the Nifty really showing up some kind of a movement on the upside throughout the trading session today. In fact, the Nifty also managed to close above the 17,300 mark. The Nifty, as well as the Sensex, both of them showing very strong surge for the second day in a row. We've actually seen strong surge on both the benchmarks today. Let's also move on to some of the other highlights of the trading session. When you talk about the stocks, Hero Motocorp share price slipped by nearly 7% today after the income tax department has alleged that the company made bogus expenses of over 1,000 crore rupees as well. Bharti Airtel, on the other hand, the share price jumped by 3 odd percent after the company, along with Nestle Infrastructure Investments, had bought about 12.7 crore rupees shares worth Indus Towers from the affiliate UK's Vodafone Idea Group as well. Also, when you talk about SBI Life Insurance Group, the share prices rose by 2% today on a block deal worth 596 odd crore rupees on this morning, as well as a share sale of 0.5% in trade today. GR Infra Projects, that was another stock that actually was the highlight in today's trading session by rising 4 odd percent today after the company emerged as an L1 bidder for two projects for laning off existing two-lane stretch from Govindpur to also another four-lane existing two-lane stretch from Bamni to also in the border of Maharashtra as well. Talk about Ruchi Soya. Of course, this has been a stock that has been buzzing of late with the view of follow-on public offer. The offer actually shut shop yesterday with an oversubscription, but overnight we saw some regulatory hurdles emerging with SEBI giving a letter to Ruchi Soya and Patanjali Ayurved, that actually is the parent firm of Ruchi Soya, saying that some speculative messages regarding investment opportunities in Ruchi Soya FPO had emerged, and which is why SEBI asked Patanjali Ayurved to allow investors to withdraw their bids from March 28th to March 30th as well. Now, despite that, we actually saw Ruchi Soya shares adding about 15-20 odd percent in trade today in today's trading session as well, and the stock was quite buzzing. Apart from that, when you look at what the experts have been talking about, Vinod Nair, who is the head of research at Geojit Financial Services, he said that the reports of peace talks between Ukraine and Russia, those have been the concerns that have been flagging in, as well as when you talk about with the weakening of crude prices, that actually helped global markets also to trade firm in today's trading session. Crude oil prices settling following the prospects of a peace talk and expectations of lower demand from the Chinese market also has been some kind of an impact in today's trading session as well. Overall, market breadth was in the favor of bears in today's trading action, but on the 30-day BSE index, we actually saw stocks like HDFC, Bharti Airtel, Ultratech Cement, HDFC Bank, Dr. Reddy's, and Sun Pharma as the top gainers. And in contrast, you did have stocks from the FMCG basket like ITC dragging the street. From the banks, it was IndusInd Bank that stopped short as well. SBI was seen declining in trade. Tata Steel, NTPC, Bajaj Finserv, and Maruti also settled in the red. When we talk about Hero Motocorp shares, they fell as much as 6.5% to 22.19 in today's trading session as well. In the broader market space, the mid and the small cap sessions as well, you did see a 0.5% jump for both these indices, also contributing to the overall rise in the stock markets. Now, however, both the headline indices managed to end 0.5% higher, rising for the second straight session, and the Sensex gaining about 350 odd points towards the closing of the session. Well, 2 more days to go when we will see financial year 2022. And let's see whether the stock markets manage to end on a higher note in this entire financial year as well. Keep you posted with everything that's developing on D Street and all the buzz on the stock markets front as well. So do stay tuned. On to business today with me, Sakshi Batra. Thanks a lot for joining in on this update.